Pahlavi text translated by E.W. West, Part 4. Contents of the Nasks. Clareton, Oxford University Press, 1892. Dinkard, Book 9, Chapter 43. 1. The 20th Bargard, Kad Mo'e Burva, is about anything whatever being begged as provision for the soul. And as to the speaking of Shatravar to Zarathustra, thus, thou shouldst think thus, O Spitaman, that Auharmazd assists thee. 2. This too is said, that the creatures of Auharmazd live through Kurdad, are immortal through Amurdad, possess complete mindfulness of Auharmazd through Spendermad, and possess him as ruler through Shatravar. 3. About wealth being begged owing to virtuousness, there is this too, that to him who, owing to virtuousness, begs that which is not allowed to him, owing to the oppressiveness of the bile, or on account of some other opposition, they then give essentially that reward in the spiritual existence which is greater and better than that wealth. 4. About the cattle suitable for that warrior who possesses virtuous habits and strength, through the assistance of the will of the sacred beings, and for the benefit of Iran, and the defeat of the diminishing foreign force, Kastari e an Airano. 5. About the seizure of mankind for the advancement of the admonition and command of the sacred beings, so far as force is an assistant to them in knowledge due to the sacred beings, and their appropriation of the best existence through the advancement of that admonition and command. 6. About the assistance of the righteous on the passage to the best existence by the spirit of the wisdom of sovereignty, liberality, and truth. Aharisvang and the angel Hum. 7. About the reason of the 3 steps walked forward by the Zote from the place of the Zote while uttering the Avesta Avestako go Bisniha after the end of the ritual for the fire on the living Parva Zisno, the offering of holy water to the water, being the leading up of the archangels, always at the end of an assembly of conference with Zarathustra, by 3 steps from the earth to the sun station, through the places of good thoughts, good words, and good deeds. 8. Advice to Zarathustra. Also, as to the nature of the archangels, likewise a reminder to worship on their account after separation from the sight of them. 9. And this too is said, that there arises therefrom a conception, Hum Givrif Tari, by him whose disposition and character are sagacious, also as to the adaptation of his own deeds to that nature of his. 10. And about the good affinity of Zarathustra, even for abundance of good works, there is this too, namely, so for all those deeds which thou hast to accomplish, and which are also accomplished, there is reward for thee through the righteousness of Zarathustra. 11. And about the advice to Zarathustra, there is this too, namely, thou hast to become reverent to them, so that mankind may become reverent to thee. 12. About considering the time of the days and nights as all for good accumulation in good works, there is this too, that whoever is diligent and always doing good works, and that whoever shall perform as many good works as is possible for him, is given as much reward as is his desire. 13. It is righteousness that is perfect excellence, limited according to the Avesta text. And that second part of that, verse 13 is kind of curious. One of the overall things, La ilaha illallah, as the phrase in another language goes, that nothing has power, nothing astonishes, except, of course, with permission of deity. And also from that, there is no other God. So, yes, the angels are the means of these things, but they're under control. Their God is Ahura Mazda. And we also see with the separation from sight of them, and I would say other senses, material, mental, however you're going to define those, is verse 8, you worship regardless of the spiritual experience that occurs, the material occurrence that occurs.